Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The odds were stacked against Cody Rhodes heading into Saturday night's main event. It appeared that it was finally time for Drew McIntyre to reach the promised land once again. But there was a slight swerve. The added stipulations meant that Drew McIntyre pushed for Cody to get disqualified throughout the match so that he could win the title. And it was this confidence that cost him the match. Drew brought the title into the ring, but Rhodes thwarted him and used it to deliver a DDT behind the referee's back before hitting the crossroads to retain his title. Many fans have theorized that this could be the start of the heel turn that Rhodes has been teasing for a while. And even Triple H has commented with an interesting view on the match result. This shows that even Triple H is aware that Rhodes, once seen as the ultimate babyface champion, is now turning to the dark side. This could be the start of a massive change for Rhodes moving forward. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre have had a lengthy rivalry over the past few years, but finally, it could have come to an end following his latest loss. Even though Rhodes did need some help picking up the win, it seems that McIntyre was pinned clean. Focus will now turn to Survivor Series, where the two men may be on opposite teams if the company pushes for its regular format inside War Games. There are a number of rivalries heating up heading into Survivor Series, but with the show now just weeks away, the teams for the annual War Games match are all expected to soon be revealed. The wrestling world was left stunned after Cody Rhodes, the reigning WWE champion and face of the company, seemingly resorted to underhanded tactics to retain his title at Saturday night's main event XLI. In a shocking twist that no one saw coming, Rhodes, known for his finish the story ethos and proud legacy, may have compromised his integrity for the sake of victory. The controversial ending has drawn massive attention, and WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H has now broken his silence on the matter, giving fans a glimpse into the company's perspective on the explosive outcome. The main event of Saturday night's main event XLI featured Cody Rhodes defending his WWE Championship against one of the most formidable challengers of his reign. From the very start, the match had an electric atmosphere, with fans split between admiration for Rhodes' underdog journey and curiosity about whether he could maintain his dominance without the presence of former champion Roman Reigns lurking in the shadows. However, what unfolded left the entire arena in disbelief. As the contest reached its final moments, Rhodes appeared to use a controversial tactic that directly affected the match's outcome, securing a pinfall victory that immediately sparked debate online. WWE officials, commentators, and even Rhodes' peers were caught off guard by the incident. The replay footage showed a clear sequence where Cody used a questionable maneuver, possibly involving a hidden weapon, or interference that went unnoticed by the referee, to maintain his grip on the WWE Championship. What should have been a career-defining defense instead turned into one of the most polarizing moments of the year. Fans began questioning whether the same man who once stood for honor and legacy has now embraced a darker path similar to those he once opposed. After the show went off the air, social media erupted. Hashtags like #CodyCheated and Not My Champion began trending, with fans debating whether this was a one-time lapse in judgment or the beginning of a new ruthless era for the American Nightmare. Some argued that Rhodes simply did what he had to do to survive, pointing out how many legends before him, from Triple H to Randy Orton to Roman Reigns, had resorted to questionable means when the pressure was at its highest. Others, however, felt betrayed by the man who once promised to bring honor back to the WWE Championship. Triple H, who has been overseeing WWE's creative direction since taking over full control from Vince McMahon, was asked about the controversial finish during a post-event media call. His response was measured but telling. "Cody Rhodes is the WWE champion," Triple H began. "He's proven time and time again that he can stand with the very best this business has to offer." What happened tonight? That's something we'll be reviewing closely. I always say that in this business, the line between right and wrong can blur when the stakes are this high. When pressed about whether Rhodes' actions were intentional or part of a larger storyline, Triple H didn't give a definitive answer. That's the thing about competition. It brings out every emotion in a person. Cody has fought for everything he's ever had. But the truth is, sometimes when you're at the top, you'll do anything to stay there. The only question that remains is how Cody handles the aftermath. Champions are defined not only by how they win, but how they respond when their integrity is questioned. Those remarks sent fans into a frenzy, as many interpreted them as a subtle indication that Triple H might not be happy with the way Rhodes conducted himself. Some insiders are even speculating that WWE could be planting the seeds for a major character shift for Cody Rhodes, potentially turning him heel after years of being the company's top babyface. It wouldn't be the first time WWE blurred the lines between hero and villain to tell a compelling story. With Roman Reigns currently out of action and major stars like Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Gunther all vying for top billing, a darker, more aggressive Cody Rhodes could dramatically change the landscape of WWE heading into 2026. Interestingly, several WWE veterans have weighed in on the controversy. One Hall of Famer reportedly told Wrestling that Cody's finally realizing what it takes to stay on top. Sometimes the hero has to get his hands dirty. Another insider noted that Triple H has always valued unpredictability in storytelling, and this development could serve as the next chapter in Rhodes' evolution as a performer. If this was indeed a creative decision, it may lead to some of the most intriguing television WWE has produced in years. However, not everyone within the company seems thrilled about the direction. A few locker room sources have allegedly voiced concerns that the decision undermines the emotional payoff of Cody's WrestleMania, a 40 victory, the night he finally finished the story by defeating Roman Reigns. For many, that win symbolized the triumph of good over corruption. To see Rhodes now potentially embracing the same tactics Reigns once used feels like a betrayal of everything he stood for. Fans who once saw him as a symbol of justice and determination now find themselves questioning whether that image was ever real. In his post-match interview backstage, Cody appeared visibly shaken when asked about the controversial ending. "I did what I had to do," he said quietly, avoiding eye contact with the interviewer. When you're in that ring, when you're carrying the weight of this company, you make split-second decisions. "I'm not here to apologize for winning. I'm here to be the best." Those words did little to quell the uproar. If anything, they added fuel to the speculation that Cody might be embracing a more ruthless persona going forward. Triple H's follow-up remarks on social media only deepened the intrigue. Posting a black and white photo of the WWE Championship on X, formerly Twitter, the game simply wrote, "Every choice has consequences." The cryptic message instantly went viral, with fans interpreting it as a warning directed at Rhodes. Within hours, major wrestling journalists began discussing whether this could lead to a major storyline involving Triple H confronting Cody's new behavior on screen, a potential authority versus champion feud reminiscent of classic WWE power. Struggles! If that's indeed the direction WWE is heading, it would mark a significant shift in the company's narrative landscape. A Triple H versus Cody Rhodes storyline could blur the lines between fiction and reality, playing off real-life tensions and creative philosophies. Triple H, the architect of the cerebral assassin persona, has always thrived in stories that explore ambition, power, and betrayal. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes has long carried the mantle of being a man driven by legacy and family pride. A clash between these two ideologies could define the next chapter of WWE's modern era. Behind the scenes, sources suggest that Triple H and the creative team have been experimenting with more morally complex storylines. The idea is to make fans question their own loyalties, to create characters who are not strictly good or evil, but layered with motivations that feel real. In that sense, Cody's actions might not be a random deviation, but a deliberate step toward adding depth to his character. By challenging fans to reassess their perception of him, WWE could be setting the stage for one of the most captivating arcs since the Bloodline saga began. Still, the uncertainty around Triple H's reaction has kept fans guessing. Will he publicly reprimand Cody Rhodes on Raw or SmackDown? Could he strip him of the WWE Championship? Or will he allow the controversy to play out organically, letting Cody's actions speak for themselves in the ring? Those questions remain unanswered, and that's exactly how WWE wants it. For now, the only certainty is that Cody Rhodes' image as the noble champion has been shattered. Whether he doubles down on this newfound ruthlessness, or seeks redemption in the weeks to come, will determine how history remembers his reign. As for Triple H, his cryptic demeanor suggests that the story is far from over. "This is the kind of chaos that keeps WWE alive," one insider said. "When fans don't know who to cheer or boo, that's when you know something special is happening." The fallout from Saturday night's main event XLI continues to dominate headlines, and the road to the next premium live event could be one of the most unpredictable in years. One thing's for sure, the golden boy of WWE is no longer untouchable, and Triple H's next move could redefine everything we thought we knew about Cody Rhodes' legacy. In an industry built on emotion, betrayal, and spectacle, moments like these remind fans why WWE remains the most talked about entertainment brand in the world. Whether this was a calculated move or a genuine lapse in judgment, Cody Rhodes has changed the game, and Triple H's reaction ensures that the story has only just begun. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.